This is Autios. In November of 2023, I downgraded this account from an Ultimate Ironman to a regular Ironman with one goal in mind. I want to take on the biggest challenges within RuneScape and I want to obtain the best gear in the game. Follow along on my Ironman progress series. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 24 of my Ironman progress series. In our last episode, we were able to acquire the Tormented Bracelet, which is really great for magic, except it makes our elite void gear really no longer very good. So I started this episode out hunting for the Blue Moon set. I'm still missing the robe bottoms and the hood. So looking for those two items, and like a bad, terrible YouTuber that I am, I decided to do 1 KC on mobile while waiting for my to-go sushi order, and of course, we got a unique. So unfortunately, no clip for the first unique, but here's a screenshot of it on my phone. So that is the Blue Moon Spear, which is a Blue Moon item, but unfortunately not the one that I wanted. However, at Moons of Peril, you can't get duplicates until you've finished a set, so it is kind of nice because that means if I roll another Blue Moon set, I'm guaranteed to get one of the pieces that I want. All right, do we get the back-to-back? We do not. All right, here we go. Big KC number 50 at the Moons of Peril. What do we get? Absolute dog shit. Hey, there is the Addle. There's another unique, and I would say that one's pretty good to get. I don't know how much use I have for it since I do have a Bofa, but I think it's probably a good one to get out of the way. All right, let's see if we get the back-to-back. Hey, look at that. 2 KC later, we get another unique. We're pretty close to being done with the Eclipse Moon set here, so not bad at all. All right, that is 73 KC at the lunar chest here, but I think I'm gonna try only killing the Blue Moon. I think I figured out a path that should be pretty easy, and hopefully it'll save me a little bit of time since that's the only set I really want right now. I'll probably come back eventually for the other two, but right now I'm just trying to get mage gear so I can go do some Slayer. Yeah, I've been timing it and I can usually get through a run in about 3 minutes, so that means I can get a piece every okay, evidently I can get a piece right now just like that. Oh my goodness. Okay. One piece to go. Evidently, though, at my current rates, it should only take about 3 hours to get. So, yeah. I'm actually kind of happy I got the hood first, too, because if I got the robe bottoms, I'd be tempted to just leave. Oh my gosh. I just got so spooned, dude. That was 10 KC later, only doing the Blue Moon. Oh my gosh, we're done. We are done. There it is. It is beautiful. It's actually one of my favorite looking sets in the game. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think it looks actually pretty sick. I don't really care for the other two Moons of Peril sets, but I think this one's pretty cool. And also, if you're wondering just how spooned I was, doing only one boss is supposed to be a 1 in 56 drop rate, and I just got 2 in 10 KC. So I was mega spooned those last two pieces. But now we have a whopping 15% magic damage bonus, which is really nice. And I'm probably not going to actually end up using the spear any. I'll still be using my ancient scepter, but this is a pretty solid upgrade for our gear. So whenever I'm training Slayer, this is the setup I'm going to be using when I'm doing burst tasks. So it's a pretty solid little setup right now. The only thing I'm really missing is an occult necklace, but we'll get that with time. This Blue Moon set, though, is probably going to be my best in slot mage gear until I get like Ancestral down the road or something. So I'm going to be using it for a very, very long time. And with all that said, it's time for us to lock in on training some Slayer, starting out with our very first Abyssal Demon task. Alright, so before we do this, I need to go swap my spellbook over to Ancients, and I've been running every single time from Temperos in order to change my spellbook, which is really slow. And so I think it's time we go knock out the Desert Hard Diary, so that we can teleport with our Camulet close by. Before we do that though, I need to go knock out the Spirits of the Elid or Elid quest right quick, so let's go knock it out. Alright, there's that silly little quest done. Now we can continue with knocking out the Desert Diary. So the easy and medium diary were very simple, but we did have one somewhat difficult task on the hard diary, which was to get a Calphite Queen KC. My gear is pretty good, so obviously this wasn't too terribly difficult. I just used Zombie Axe and Bofa, and I did a lot of stepping underneath to try and avoid taking unnecessary damage. So then we went and claimed our reward, and other than the Camulet teleport unlock, the only other thing that's really good is that I can now have that guy in Narda clean my herbs and also make unfinished potions for 200 GP each. So without further ado, we can now officially start Slayer, starting out with this Abyssal Demon task that I'm going to be bursting, and I'm still trying to learn this method. I think I was getting about 45k Slayer XP an hour, so definitely can improve on it, but it is pretty fun to try and learn. Okay, that did not take long. There's an Abyssal Whip. That was 22 KC. Oh, I just keep getting spooned. Well, I guess I missed it, but I did end up hitting 100 million XP just a little bit ago. So yeah, pretty big milestone. And then I did end up getting some bad tasks. So I did begin doing Peril skipping, which has been working pretty well for me for the most part. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that in here. I did end up resetting my task streak and setting it back to 0. All right, looks like we got a Jad task. Let's go send that. All right, after another very challenging boss fight, that is Jad defeated. We do not get the pet from the KC. Let's see if we can bargain our cape for the pet. You not lucky. Hey, there's a noteworthy task, 132 Lizardmen. Still no Dragon Warhammer. Could this be the episode? Imagine. Just imagine. All right, so that is going to be the last kill of our Lizardman Shaman task. No Dragon Warhammer today. So we killed 181 Lizardman Shaman, and we're up to 1750 total KC. And also, I'm just going to point it out right now because I'm probably going to miss the clip like I always do. Less than 10k to 97 range, so we'll just pretend I got it right now. And then the other thing I wanted to say is over 200,000 Slayer XP gained so far this video, so we're making some pretty solid progress. Hey, Abyssal Demons again. I'll take it, man. It's worth mentioning we have one whip, but I need as many of those as I can get because once I have a Kraken tentacle, I'm going to be burning whips to keep that thing in use. So yeah, let's see if we can get another one. Hey, there's another one. Abyssal Whip number 2 on the account. I'll take it, man. Very nice. Oh my gosh. There is another whip. There is another orange beam. That is our third whip. Let's see what KC that was. I gotta check now. 340 KC, so kind of getting spooned. Oh, bro. What? Abyssal Dagger now? I've done 2 tasks. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Okay, so my reaction didn't even do it justice, just how rare that Abyssal Dagger drop is. I thought it was like a 1 in 5k. From a normal Abyssal Demon, it is a 1 in 32,000 drop rate at getting the Abyssal Dagger. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys, I can get a lot of use out of this thing. Before getting this, my best stab weapon was the Dragon Sword. So if you look here, I've got plus 65 on my stab attack bonus and then plus 63 melee strength. When we put the Abyssal Dagger on, very good stab weapon, we get plus 75 for my attack bonus and then plus 75 for my melee strength. So it is a really, really big upgrade. And this thing is going to be so useful when I'm doing Tombs of Amasket, especially at Baba and at Akka. So next, I think I'll go ahead and use my weapon poison on this. I don't see any reason why not to. I don't know how to make it P++, but I guess we'll just do that for now. Also, we got our first Slayer level of the video. Here is level 86 Slayer. 1 level to go until we can kill Krakens. All right, we've got ourselves a juicy Lizardman Shaman task, 155 assigned to us. Of course, we will be using our Bracelets of Slaughter to try and get even more out of this. All right, so that is our Lizardman Shaman task completed. No Dragon Warhammer, but that does get us up to about 2,000 total KC here. However, this has been so easy to just AFK that I think I might just kind of keep AFKing this even though I'm not on task. So that is exactly what I did. I had a decent amount of time to just AFK, and so I think I'm going to continue doing this. I know I said originally that I would never go out and hunt a Dragon Warhammer unless I was on task, but that was before I knew this AFK method. And it's just so nice. And I also feel like it's really good for my account because I just sit there and alch all the rune items and I gained like well over 3 mil worth of GP doing this. So I killed about 1,000 of them. We are at almost 3,000 KC at Lizardman Shaman now, so we're pretty close to the drop rate. However, I do want to point out that the first 1,200 KC I did was when it was a 1 in 5,000. So I'm not actually close to the drop rate when you do the math, but anyway, we're making good progress and hopefully we get it soon. The Slayer gains are still rolling in. We are at almost 600,000 total XP gained this video, and we got a juicy 58,000 XP from this Bloodveld task. The only issue doing this is that I used over 2,500 cannonballs, so not going to be sustainable in the long run, but hey, that's what we made the cannonballs for, so I might as well put them to use. Oh no. Oh no, not another one of these things. I'm already scared of the drops I'm going to get. I think that should do it. There it is. The big level 87 Slayer. We even get a bonus Ancient Shard to go with it. Man, that has been a goal for such a long time to get level 87 Slayer so that I can kill Krakens. And I am just really, really happy to see that level. Now we got to finish up this task and see if we can get a Kraken task. Oh my gosh, dude. Another one. How do I keep getting these things? Oh, I'd love to see the orange beam, though. It looks so good. Also, just want to point out, I am in no way complaining. I know I sounded a little bit like I was sad in that last clip, but no, I'm excited. I just feel bad because I know somebody in the comments is going to say they killed like 1,500 of these things before they got their first Abyssal Whip. All right, well, I have some more time to AFK, and so I'm coming back to my good friends over here at the Lizardman Shaman, and we got a range level that's the second of the video. There's level 98 range. Oh my gosh, that baited me so hard. I've had the beam on because when I was going for shield left half, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. That's so rare. I think that's like a 1 in 6,000 or something like that. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts a little bit. That one hurts. We did officially pass that 3,000 KC marker, and here's a look at the drop table so far. So unfortunately, if you look at the drop table on the wiki, you'll notice that some of these are on the like rare drop table and are extremely rare. Also two of the curved bones, which are 1 in 5,000 each. So yeah, it's okay, but we are making tons of GP. I mean, raw GP like 1.4 mil, and then all those rune Warhammers and all those staffs and everything. So it's good. It's good for the account, and also the runes are pretty nice for the burst tasks that we're doing. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update.
Yeah, like the red one, 1%. Yeah, that's 1%. Yeah, so it's the
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude, I was watching a video. Oh my gosh, we got it. Oh my gosh, we just got it. We just got the Dragon Warhammer. Let's go. Imagine if I would have got the Stel Baguette too in the same clip. Holy crap, we got it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's sick. And so here is a look at our final loot table from the Lizardman Shaman. A total of 3,285 of these things were killed, and it was honestly a pretty enjoyable grind, just starting to do it the AFK method, especially. The KC kind of just flew by, but that's a total of 42 mil, it looks like. And we have that beautiful, beautiful red hammer, which for those of you who don't know, the Dragon Warhammer is so good because of its special attack. If you look right here, it takes 50% of your special attack energy, and on any successful hit, it lowers your target's defense by 30%. So this is huge for PVM, and yeah, this pretty much just opened up a ton of content for me. Theater of Blood and Chambers of Zarek, I'm looking at you. Oh, I just feel like I'm ready for Theater of Blood. We're not actually yet, but oh, it feels so good. Of course, we need the Infernal Cape and like Bandos or Torva and like. Anyway, I feel like I fit in with the cool kids now. All right, so now that that is done, I really want to get back to hunting the Kraken Slayer task so that I can get that trident. And then once we get our trident, I really want to go hit Zora really hard so that I can get the magic fang so I can make a trident of the swamp. So we're going to start out by doing some Peril skipping, and we're just going to keep doing this until we get a Kraken task. So yeah, let's get to it. Well, that did not take too long. I skipped probably like 5 or 6 tasks. And there it is, 175k of Kraken. Of course, I'll be using my handy dandy Bracelets of Slaughter to try and get even more out of this, but let's go kill these things and try and get that trident. Oh my gosh. There it is. That is the uncharged trident. Oh my gosh, I'm so spoon. Let's see how many I killed. It looks like I killed 55 cave kraken, which is not a lot. I mean, this is only a 1 in 200, to be fair, but I just keep getting spoon, dude. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a nice upgrade. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the difference in our max hit. Previously, it was this setup here with the warped scepter, which looks like our max hit is a 25. And then if we use the Trident of the Seas and dismiss this guy, our new max hit is a 30. Holy, I honestly, okay. Maybe there's a difference in the time to attack. Let's see. Weapon speed 2.4 seconds. No, they're the same. They're both 4 tick. Holy crap. For some reason, I thought the warp scepter might be 3. Okay, so that is 5 max hits. That is a absolute just dumpy of an upgrade. I apologize. I don't know if that is the correct terminology to call an upgrade a dumpy. Anyway, this is what we're going to be doing now. I'm going to be going and killing the big Kraken now that I have the trident. And this is the gear setup that I'm going with here. So yeah, just prioritizing magic defense and getting to use this new trident right away, which is pretty cool. So we're looking for the Kraken tentacle so that we can make a tentacle whip. It's a 1 in 400. So it shouldn't take too terribly long to get if, assuming we don't get unlucky. But anyway, that's what's next. There is no freaking way that, oh, dude, I just started killing this boss. 29 KC? All right, well, I can't believe that I own this right now, but I believe I just use it on the whip. You won't be able to get the whip out again, and it becomes untradeable. Consume the whip and make the Abyssal tentacle, which I think looks sick. We're ready for the duel arena, boys. Dude, sometimes it gets to a point in these episodes when my luck is just so insane that I just feel like I have to end the episode. Like, I'm just like, man, I just need to call it right here because, like, if I keep getting drops, people are going to hate me. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to compare the max hits of this thing. So previously we were using just a normal whip. So let's pot up and see what our max hit is. 47. It shouldn't be as big of an upgrade. Yeah, just 1 max hit. So not as huge as the trident, but it is really nice whenever I go to do like Theater of Blood and things like that, where, you know, you need that extra DPS. But this is degradable. So we get 10,000 attacks per whip. It consumes whips, but lucky for us, as you guys know, we have 3 extra whips. So I'm sorry. I just want to say it again. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I literally can't control any of this. Well, I almost feel like I don't even know what to do right now because getting those items has been a goal for so long and it just felt like it all happened really quick. However, I think I'm going to start doing some Zora. So we just paid this Zahur. I thought there would be a message or something. But anyway, we paid this person to make 671 of our Renar potions unfinished. And I'm going to be converting all of these into prayer potions because I want to go do a bunch of Zora at this point to try and get the magic fang. So first I'm going to be making quite a few more of these jade amulets, which I'm going to be enchanting into amulets of chemistry because they give us a chance of getting a 4-dose instead of a 3-dose, which as an Iron Man, that's important. So we're going to make some of these and then we're going to make a bunch of prayer pots. Oh man, things you love to see on an Ironman. 572 prayer potions. Unfortunately, it seems like that would last me like an eternity, and realistically, it's not going to last long at all, and we're going to have to be doing this again. But it feels good for right now. All right, well, I think with that, it's probably a good point to go ahead and call it an episode right here and start all the Zora grind in the next one. I think we've got enough drops in this video, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I felt like this was like the craziest video I've had yet. Dragon Warhammer, both of the Kraken drops, 4 whips. I mean, it's been an episode. So if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if not, that's okay too. We'll catch you in the next one though, boys. Adios.